which is good because it helps get a point across. So
Unironically true. Like, comedy is such a good vehicle. But I'm interrupting. Please go on.
no, you're good. So basically, it got down to the point of like, oh, this is good positioning. Oh, why did you throw away that positioning? And it's like, you keep putting yourself in this spot, even though you were just in a way better spot. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's kind of true. It's like my normal quote unquote like neutral game was fine. It's just when things weren't happening and they were in like a weird position for too long, I was like struggling to figure out how to hold keep an advantageous position. So here, I'm gonna send over some Slippy files because I played right after that.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see. Let me reveal location. Here we go. So sent over like 5 games. I imagine we won't have to look at all of them, but
Well, so I don't see them here yet. Okay, now
they just uploaded. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So let me grab all of these, and then we'll go from there. Which one of the 5? Which one do you think is the most pertinent?
I think they're all pretty good because I just got told the information and then I played the first game and then she was still talking as I was playing for like all 5 games.
Nice. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. So let me just move these into
And
this.
it's me versus Maelstrom, if you know that player.
He is a Fox player from MDVA.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
he's pretty good.
Yeah, I know who he is. He's very solid. I think I bumped into him and he went ice climbers against me for some reason one time on rank.
That's pretty funny.
Whatever, I beat him. It's fine. I think he went I think he was going Falcon for like to screw around because like yeah, just for funsies. And then he went ices for some reason. And then I was just like, oh, really, dude, come on.
Maybe that's his for fun character.
Who
Which
is
is
a
crazy.
for fun character is climbers? Like, you have to be a psychopath for that. I'm sorry, but like,
No, that's so real. My like if I were to play Ices for fun, it would have to be doing a bunch of like dumb bullshit things I don't think are like good.
I feel
They'd be
like
like,
you.
ha ha ha, look at this desync. Ha
I
ha
feel like.
ha, look
I
at
feel
me.
like at that point, like you're either Alice climbers or you've got bodies in your floorboards, and there's no middle ground. It's just
That's true.
like, those
Alice
are your
might have those, by the way.
She might have those. Like,
There's a good chance.
non-zero chance. Okay, so why are these not appear? Oh, Salami. There we go. I see them. Okay. So let me just grab these, and yeah, we'll just. Why are there only 4? Did I not grab all of them? Okay, let me see here. March 24th. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so I missed this one. So let me just re-download that, and we probably won't need it, but just in case, and I'll just queue them all up. I'm starting with the one on Battlefield because Battlefield is the most played stage, so it will be the most most relevant one to tournament play.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just made that up, but sure. Let's go.
No, I mean, no, it does make sense because that's like how it starts usually. That's the first game of the set most of the time. 1 second though, my audio isn't picking up on my on OBS. Okay,
I am
there's that.
recording on OBS.
Oh, you're recording? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
And I'll stop recording.
Yeah, I've changed the policy. Everyone's things are going up unless specifically requested not to.
Okay, awesome, cool.
Yep.
That means I don't have to upload something beast.
Yeah, no, like you know what? You guys asked for this, so I delivered.
Nice.
Never say I never do anything for you. Okay, so you're blue clearly, right?
Yeah, I'm blue.
You're always blue. Nice. I like that.
Yeah, I
it's
like
the Moki
blue.
color. It's also like the Hacks Money color. I feel like a lot of players like blue is a color for foxes with personality.
It's true.
Yo, that was so sick. Okay, so talk me through this pressure sequence because this is a little bit more aggressive than how you normally do it, isn't it? Like,
okay,
I'm looking at that back air. So he does this nonsense.
Yeah.
You get through him, and then you have this up smash. You go for another one. You outspace the shine. Love this. And I probably would have up aired personally, but I love how aggressive you are there. Is that what you normally do?
I do it sometimes. They can slide off there and like get out of it, but it's just kind of a vibe thing. And if they don't slide off, then they're put in a really shit spot because like sure like I could bear, but I feel like naring in that spot it keeps them a bit closer to the stage, which is actually kind of good for me in this spot.
Hmm.
because then I'm able to like they're like a lot more scared of it leading into a shine, so they have to like play like a different mix up.
Okay. So walk me through this. Like, walk me through why you moved to the side here. So is this because you think that he won't have to like land on the platform because with the micro movement you did here?
It was mostly just because it looked like a slight DI, and I was like, I'll just pivot to grab it anyways because like I could just do turnaround grab, but I find pivot grab to be easier than turnaround grab.
Okay, got it. And I
So
think
like if it's a slight DI, I'll just like pivot usually.
got it. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. So I guess yeah, because we have this happen. I see. So yeah, it looks kind of like it, but it's not quite. So then you're just like kind of like you're just splitting the difference basically. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. It's like how to
this
say it.
makes sense. And then he just
And that and
happens to
I
like barely get there.
yeah, that was definitely just like, oh, oops. If I knew he was going there, what I'd probably end up doing is wave land on platform because a lot of times they're not going to take in place in that spot.
Hmm.
But if they are spamming taking place, almost up air. But for the most part, people tend to like tech roll in that spot.
Okay, so in tech
Mhm.
roll, tech roll you waveland grab to deny slip off, right?
Yes, because if I up air from below the tech roll, there's some SDI they can do to not get hit by a second hit and get a reversal on me.
Okay.
So I up air tech in place or miss tech, and then if I think they're going to tech roll, then I wave land on platform and grab them.
How does the reversal look? Like what's involved in that reversal?
So if you up air the Fox as they roll to the edge, like if they're at the edge, they can ASDI down with C stick and then SDI off to the side with their control stick.
Okay.
And then they don't get hit by the second hit of up air, and they can like shine you out of that.
Okay, got it. So like and so basically they go here or here. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's one SDI off and then or is it ASDI off? No.
It's SDI down and SDI off.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
ASDI so SDI off and then there's ASDI this way.
Yes.
Basically. And it's like probably like the down and forward thing because of the time he's off the platform, maybe, but something like
It's
that.
something like that. I just hold down. I can't really tell if it makes any difference.
Okay, cool.
If changing the direction will change much.
So if
But
that's
yeah, I don't know if you need one or two SDI inputs, but I tend to just go for two, just because I don't want to
yeah, you'd like quarter circle
chance
and
it.
like or like you do like the wiggle thing or something, when you're
I
getting
do like say I do left down, like up down as in like the quadrants.
okay,
Not like it's like left, northwest, south.
okay, yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because you pass
and
the
I do the
point,
same on the right side.
yeah, you pass the points on the cardinal direction. So like
Yeah, and then in case I missed it, or if I want a third input, then you can't on single hit up air, obviously, but like this applies to other things. It's like single
gotcha.
hit up air, there is a third SDI input, but you're not getting it.
Okay,
Um,
and they appear here basically, and that's where the shine hits.
yeah.
Could
So
you?
they like could shine double jump waveland or some shit, but usually the problem is just like, oh, your punish is over. And some people dare something out of it.
What if you so let me so you how do you do the up air here? Like what's the jump trajectory for your up air when you go for
It's a
this?
rising up air.
Like full hop, right?
Like, yeah, full hop rising up air.
Okay,
So
so
if
it's like
I
there.
feel like I don't want to fuck with it, I tend to short up air under platform. So that if they hit that, I'm at least on the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel
But
like short hop
I
up air like seems really good here because like you'd have the first hit here, second hit here, right? So it's tracking the spot that they go into.
the problem is the second hit is behind Fox, so they still dodge the second hit. I think maybe if they're
Oh.
facing their back, it might work, but if they're facing forward, like towards where the guy's sliding off, I don't think it works.
Well, if they're tech rolling, if we know they're tech rolling though, then like
Mm-hmm.
we can align to be there.
Mm-hmm. If I know they're tech rolling though, I'd rather just wave land grab.
But the thing is, like, we can go into the position where, like, if we think about the tech chase position, though, like, if he's gonna land here for tech stand, right?
Yeah.
So if we go, like, how do we normally position here? We go to, like, this spot, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Cool. So then if he rolls this way, we're facing the right way. All we're saying is we're just gonna, like, smash turn this way and then jump up in place and then, like, move forward. So we could, like, smash turn shield and then, like, short up air forward or something like that because we're aligned for it at that point.
Well, the second hit of up air is behind, it's further behind Fox from the first hit, not in front. So I'd
Yeah.
have to be facing, I'd have, like, if I'm facing my back as I am in this clip, and I short hop full drift back without turning around, then maybe that'd work. But turning around would make it worse in that spot.
No, okay. So what I'm saying is like we align the jump is aligned like this, right?
Okay.
So like
I'm still thinking right in this spot.
yeah. So we're still like we're timing the boxes so they're hitting like this. Like
Okay.
this being 1, this being 2. Because the
Mm-hmm.
bigger orange blob, we just wanted to overlap with this zone, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one can be like here, because we only need the tip of it to hit, right? So we're
Mm-hmm.
just having, like, we're nicking, it's almost like, let me clean this up. It's
Mm-hmm.
like we're nicking the corner of this
Mm-hmm.
with the first hit.
Okay.
Yeah, does that make more sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think the ASTI down just makes it might not even link with the ASTI down, but I'm not sure. I haven't like done a lot of labbing with this. All I know is I do this and it works, and other people do it and it works. But I haven't messed with this up air, so maybe this would work. It's worth looking into.
Yeah, because I think that like it's kind of we're not really looking for like a true combo. What we're looking for is the shine. They're getting up out around here, so the shine is up here. And by the
Yeah.
time we're like kind of like hitting with the big up air, we're already on our way down. So we're trying. We're trying to.
Uh-huh.
Are you familiar with the concept of like a meaty in a Street Fighter game, where it's like
Yeah, that's like I don't play like 2D fighters. I've heard the concept, I don't know what it means.
okay, cool. So a meaty would be like a move that you put out to cover the area that the opponent is like basically waking up from or like
Okay.
exiting a combo from. So it's like when when somebody like ledge dashes on stage with like and Falco shoots a laser to overlap them, that would be like a meaty laser.
Okay.
If they tech roll away and you shoot like, and you go for like, if you throw like a turnip at them with Peach as they're like recovering out of a tech roll because you just happen to have one, that would also
Mhm.
be like a meaty turnip because it's covering a spot that they're getting up into in advance.
Okay.
So this is kind of like a meaty in that regard, in that it's not about it true comboing. It's about that there's something already there that can hit them when when they're recovering out of the thing.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
It's like similar in concept to like a anti-air, but not like a DP anti-air, like more like a up tilt, the Sheik that is landing on you anti-air.
yeah, exactly. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a really good way to think about it. So I think that this
Hmm.
up air is worth thinking about. Otherwise, yeah,
Hmm.
like we can just go here and that's fine. I definitely like that we're not entertaining things like drill because yuck.
That's so bad.
Yeah. Actually, the only other thing I can think of, what do you think about Shine Waveland? Like we push them forward?
I've done that before. It's kind of funny, but I don't think it's like worth learning because it's so much harder than things are just consistently better.
Okay, so what's bad about it? Like what goes wrong with it?
If they SCI it to the left, they just aren't on the platform anymore.
But aren't they getting hit this way? Like we do it on this side, right? So like they roll this way. Like we're assuming that like they tech stands here, right? So we're shining
Yeah.
on this side of the platform, like the left side.
Yeah.
So then we
Yeah,
push them that way.
if they SDI left off the platform, would they not just fall to the floor?
Yeah, well,
And if they're tech rolling, they might already be holding that direction.
so they're here. Okay, I get it. So like there's a
Yeah.
concern about that. Could we shine like further back, like here, and still have it all this work? Probably not though, because of that. I guess.
Yeah,
I guess.
that wouldn't influence their position, only
I,
mine.
True. Okay. So I guess if they tech roll this way, that's a problem. But if they tech in place, it should lock them out of the tech. So then because they've just tech standed, right?
Yeah.
So then this like there's a pretty good follow up there. It's okay on mistech. The only thing it's really bad like, and then if they roll this way, we can still get the like we wave dash into like down tilt or grab or something.
Oh yeah, grab, yeah.
So like we get a knockdown down here in the bad case, which is like fine, I think. Which is like okay, I think. We get like a decent tech chase on the platform. Otherwise, I don't know. Like it covers like this one like not well, but it covers everything else like fairly well. I guess is the way I'm looking at it. So
that makes sense. Yeah, I definitely want to mess around with this Knuckle Punch now. Just to, like fuck with this shit. It seems funny.
No, like I think that like some of these options are like they're niche, but like I think that they could really round out your basics because yeah, you already have a pretty good base, right? So it's mostly I love these full hop back airs, by the way. The only thing I might kind of comment is that like with him being at like 17 and playing very grounded, is it possible we might want to be like drilling him in some of these spots?
Yeah, that's very true. I feel like Dare is pretty much always better just because I get a knockdown out of it.
Well, I mean, again, like it's susceptible to smash. No, it's susceptible to smash DI, but they can only really like they can't really like hold down while wiggling the stick at the same time, unless they're Wizrobe.
Hmm.
But actually, no, not even Wizrobe can do that. That's like the whole point of. Well, that's another story. But
That
yeah. So I think that it's
was
just more
awful
about it's
fun.
more about just making sure we're mixing up our offense, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing though. You're looking good. Dang, Zamu training. The only
Yeah,
training.
Zamu's a smart person. I already think I was like pretty good at the matchup. I think it was just like I just wasn't diligent enough with practicing tech chases and stuff. Like I don't think my movement and like concept stuff are bad. It's just there are certain spots where I get frustrated and I don't know how to like the concept of like, oh, like I should hold this position and why is it good to hold this position? And okay, how do I get in that position? Okay, when should I look to get in that position?
Okay. So walk me through this like jump thing that you do, because I really like this, but I want to see if we can like refine it further, if you want to,
Okay.
because this is a cool sharking moment. Like you get this, and then what are you reacting to with this back air down here?
I thought he might fall through platform.
Okay, but if he falls through platform, shouldn't we just land on the ground and dash dance, or like get out of the way? Because if
Yeah, that seems better. You're right.
Yeah, I think that this is just a distance that was misjudged. So that's okay.
Hmm.
But let's pretend that we don't do that. So like
Okay.
yeah, let's rewind like 1 second and see what we can do with this, because I think that this is somewhat important. This situation is somewhat important.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's get back here. So
I think what I would do here is after this full hop double jump,
mm-hmm.
I'd probably just tomahawk and just stay there and just see where they go from there because they can't really come down on top of me in any meaningful way.
Wait, you're saying so from here that you would just like do what?
Just fall down and stand still, basically. I'd like might dash dance depending on what they're doing, but
Okay.
for the most part, it's like, what are they gonna do to me right now?
Yeah, because he winds up coming down after this, right?
Yeah, because
So
he
like
sees the back area, he's like, oh, he's in lag. Maybe I can go.
yeah, like
And
this
what do
would
I up tilt this or what?
you up tilt, but it's really really late.
Yeah, so if I tomahawked, then it would have been a lot easier because I didn't
I
have to act out of lag.
maybe the back air is what makes this work though, because like if you just tomahawk, maybe he doesn't come down like this, right?
Yeah, but also nothing bad happens.
True, 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 true.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, no, you're right, you're right. So like if we auto cancel here, we stay more flexible. We just have more options. So I think that like yeah, I think that this up tilt can work if you're fat, like if you go
yeah,
sooner. But one of the things I was talking about like with the in a Sheik versus Fox analysis is just like the idea of like where you are relative to Fox with his free fall. Because if you're here and he's right above you falling on you versus if he's falling onto you and you're like over here, which one is better? Like
I
one or
feel like
two?
it's better for him to be on the left side because then he can play a ground position after falling. But I feel like coming down onto Fox as Fox is not a good scenario.
Okay.
So I feel like if I'm at two, then he would prefer one. But like if I'm at one, he would kind of prefer to just go to side plat.
Okay. I
So
guess
landing on top of me is pretty bad, and it'd be hard for him to get to the ground if I was at one.
I think because it's Battlefield and there's like multiple platforms, it's kind of like obscuring the idea. So basically, like we have Fox here, and then we have the choice of being here or here. Generally speaking, which one is better if he has to come down?
Oh, so which one's better for me?
Yeah, like these are you, this is him. We'll make him
I
do
think
like
being
the
directly below him is better.
Really? Okay. Talk me through it.
Yeah. It's because he can't really come down on top of me in a meaningful way. If he comes down to the side of me, I do have like the frame advantage for dash dance stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but he also still has double jump, so he can play another mix up. But if
Oh.
he plays another mix up off me like up tilting his landing, it's like I'm still so actionable that it's like really bad for him.
Okay.
But like in the other case, I feel like if I'm dash dancing, there's a lot more like things I have to look out for because him coming down, like I can't like be right beneath him when I'm dash dancing. I have to be like a little bit to the side. So then say if he's drifting like forward, I'm like, oh okay, I have to be a little bit further back. And then he like double jump drifts back. I'm like, oh okay, I have to close space really fast. It's like it's a little more
Hmm.
dynamic. There's a lot more moving parts. But him coming
Gotcha.
down right on top of me is just bad. Like he can't do anything to me.
Gotcha. So let me ask you, what if you're standing here? Could you down tilt him? and you play to like
Yeah,
outrange
I could
him.
probably down tilt his landing. Yeah.
Like you could play to outrange him with down tilt, but like I see your point. I'm starting to figure this is starting to actually make no clarify something because what I'm learning here is so for Sheik you want to be in two because
Hmm.
you outrange him laterally with all your efficient tools. But what I'm picking up on is Fox's efficient tool is his up tilt. So because that's above him, this is the one he wants to do because I guess his double jump takes longer than his other thing, like takes longer to come out.
Hmm.
Than like up tilt does to complete. So in this case, this is actually ideal. This is the
Yeah.
one. This is the one that's kind of like, eh.
It's
Um,
like, think about it. If 1 and 2 are Falco, how do you view that for Falco?
if I'm Falco, I prefer two.
Really?
Yeah, because
Because
I can always just
my
like
entire, oh, sorry, go for it.
I can back air.
Yeah, but he can also like be right outside the range of your back air, and now you're in a scary spot.
But then it would laser.
Yeah, but you're lasering when he's really close to you. It's no longer a laser game. Now it's like a mix-up is going to happen right now.
Well, but if he's outside of the range of my back air, then he shouldn't be able to hit me either.
No, he can play a dash dance mix-up right after that laser hits. He's close enough to where like he can just dash JC Shine if you start a laser, or he can like dash up
Hmm.
smash you if you start a laser. So now you're scared. Now you're like, okay, I have to pick something. I have to make something happen.
Couldn't you do like high laser? Like high laser into something?
Yeah, but if he like dash running shines you, or like if he dash
No,
JC
no,
shines you, or
no.
dash up smash you.
He's in the air
Oh,
right now.
lasering the landing? Yeah, lasering the landing is pretty good.
Yeah,
I think that's good.
yeah. So
Yeah.
like the idea is like this is where the opponent is starting from. They're
Hmm.
falling down on us. So then like the question is, do we want to be directly below him or below him and to the side? And what I'm
Hmm.
saying is that as Sheik, we always want to be below him and to the side so that he doesn't have the ability. He has to use his double jump in order to hit us because we outrange him. But what I'm learning about Fox is that because his down tilt is his ranged tilt, but his up tilt is his efficient one. I'm getting the impression it's better to be here.
Yeah, it's like if I miss the down tilt, it's back to ground game, right? Like if he like drifts back to where like my down tilt isn't hitting, then it's like okay, we're back to ground game, and we're like kind of far from each other. All right. But if he like dodges my up tilt, I'm a lot closer to him. I can play like a mix up with my frame advantage.
Well, yeah, and
I
like
feel like,
the only way
but
he
from
can
closer.
well, the only way he can dodge the up tilt if we time it right is by double jumping basically. So
Yeah,
then
basically.
he has to go over here and then we can just like shark him further. So okay, got it.
Yeah.
This all makes sense. I'm gonna give this to you
Yeah.
and let's proceed.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, cool. I'm learning a lot about
Yes,
Fox.
it's a very intricate matchup. It's also very cringe because until you it's like you have to be this tall to ride. So then a lot of the openings end up being reversaling each other and then fucking up the reversal and then starting another reversal and fucking up that reversal. It's just
Okay.
like a lot of it is that entire matchup.
Okay, gotcha. So what are your thoughts on like the edge guarding in this one? So like because we want to like minimize like the amount we're reversaled and such.
Mhm.
Um, I guess my whole thing is walk me through what you're going for here.
Right here, I am jumping back to bait him to think I'm going to ledge, and then I double jump up again, and then he's like, "Oh, he's not going to ledge," and then I'm grabbing ledge again to bait him to shorten.
Okay. So
He
let
doesn't
yeah.
bite on shorten because I don't notice that his height's at that platform height, so it's like, oh yeah, it makes sense that he'd go for the edge cancel.
Okay. My question here is there a way that we can cover all of these options without because I feel like we're trying to bait him here and I'm just not sure
Hmm.
that we necessarily have to. Cuz like so this is so we started here. This was 1. He would
Hmm.
like he double jumped up here. And then we went up here. So then that would be like this is 2 and this would be him on 2. I'm just trying to like kind of like map out the flow chart like the
No, yeah, makes
process.
sense.
Yeah, so then his 3 takes him here, right? Or
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So his 3 takes him here or here. So he's going to be here or he'll be here. Where should we go that deals with both of them?
I think if I just throw out a bear right now, it hits him.
Possibly.
And then if he shortens, I can just like run off shine.
Yeah, because it looks like you fast fell.
Yeah, so I preemptively fast fell, which is not good. But the more I'm looking at this spot of where I got this hit, it seems more of like, oh, I should just like stand still to cover side B, and then if he takes a while, then just flop out there and shine his like side B/up B startup.
Interesting. So I agree that like back air here at 3 makes a lot of sense. Like that would be one option. But I actually don't mind the fast fall. What if we landed here?
Yeah, landing on stage it seems good. If he edge cancels, then it's kind of a weird spot for me. If he edge cancels the side B, but aside from that, it's a great spot.
Yeah, like if he gets exactly the edge cancel, then he's fine.
Which he's probably going for.
Yeah, but we can also,
Yeah.
if he misses it, it's easy to hit confirm it.
Oh, absolutely.
So like in that situation, we have like a pretty good one on, like I'd say that like illusion cancel is like a consideration, but it's not like really like terrible. It's not the end of the world, but it's not ideal.
Yeah.
We also have to consider that like even with illusion cancel, he still has to come off the platform. Like there's still air travel time here, right?
Yeah.
We could potentially
So,
anti-air him.
yeah, exactly. There's like a lot of things I could do regardless.
I think if
Well,
he
he's like double jumping out of it, and it's like, okay, good job, man.
yeah, and I feel like if he does anything in like this box around here, like with shortens or anything else, like anything along this path, like he's just automatically dead.
Yeah, because he's so high up, I have so much time to cover it.
Yeah, you just shut
Even
like,
after committing to covering the long.
yeah, so you're just kind of like cover your multitask here.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I like the bear though. Like the hang time on the bear makes tons of sense. But like in case you can't hit the bear because you've already input the fast fall, yeah, like you could like still operate.
Yeah, I think going back to the floor is correct there. Because even if he does end up shortening, I can still react after going to the floor.
So you can see like you can see the value of your like of like just making sure that you have like proper footing here, because this is like this gives you a lot of power.
Okay. There's much to think about. Wow, that was funny. I messed up my dash attack with a pivot F smash.
Oh, that's actually more common than you might think.
Yeah, it happens every now and then.
Oh,
There's no way that kills.
I hate that follow up so much. Maelstrom, if you're watching this, that was like not good.
If he up tilted though, it was kind of beast.
If he up tilted, I would have nothing bad to say about it. Okay, so yeah, that's just an edge guard. We can't really get there. We can't really get there in time. What? How did that happen?
Okay, I'll pressure him missing an angle, and we'll see what happens.
Actually, what if you... Yo. I think... Can we get there in time?
Like with a down smash or something?
Shine turn around wave dash.
Oh, maybe actually. Yeah, it seems like I actually might be fast enough to get there in time.
Yo, I bet like... I wonder how many edge guards we give up by like not having a full like perception of like how fast we can get to the edge.
Oh, he's so fucked here for this.
Oh, you remember this?
Oh no, I don't remember it. I was just like looking at the scenario. I was like, oh, there's no way.
Okay, so what do you do? What is the play?
Do that. Except wave lane down after. Double jumping's bad. Wave lane down. That way, if they once attack, I just get another shine or like a grab or an up smash.
Okay, but like,
and then that way, it's actionable to punish this.
Okay, but let's say you are in this position. Like, what's the game plan from here?
Probably grab ledge.
Okay, I like that. So let's see. Let's play this out. What do we think will happen? So we grab edge. So this would be our 1, and then he goes back.
Yeah.
What does he do?
If he grabs ledge and starts up B there, it's probably the best play to drift back, double jump bear to cover snap to ledge, and then if he goes high, combo from there.
Okay, cool. So like he starts up B here. So this would be up B, and this would be his 1 from that position. So then I guess, yeah, like on this one, we would drop down and cover back, like make the back air wall like that.
I would drift back. That way I'm as close to offstage as possible so I can do as high of a bear as possible while still covering ledge.
Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so you stall 1. Okay, you go on stage and down smash. Yeah, so maybe we needed to stall while he was powering up, possibly, or something. Like,
yeah, just wait a little bit.
Yeah, okay, cool. So perhaps that actually tells us something. So maybe the play here is 2 is not this thing, but rather 2 is a B stall, or like ledge stall, like basically refresh. And then we do that. So he actually moves on that, because up B startup would be 2, and then it moves on 3 like this. So then that's what determines how we guard it. Because I think that's what happened here. I think that you thought that he was going to move sooner, and then he didn't. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I just grabbed ledge at a time where I didn't expect the up B to also come out like a little bit later, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I kind of expected to be grabbing ledge right as up B starting or like side B starting. And then it started out a bit later, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I can't. It's like, should I refresh?" And I just end up going on stage, being like, "Ah, no, he's probably gonna snap. Probably can go in if I refresh,
Yeah, it
because I'm
was a
not gonna be
real.
able to cover high after that."
Yeah, it was a really messy situation, and that's kind of why I like. That's kind of why I'm trying to break it down so we can like understand like what happened here and what we could do better next time. Because I think that these niche situations are there is a lot of value in them because they a lot of times I think when we do analysis we tend to look at like the best examples possible of like our ideal situations, but the reality is we play a lot of weird positions in this game.
Yeah, shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, so like let's let's get let you know what, let's not be afraid of it.
Yeah, of course. I'm fine with winging stuff usually.
I know, but
So
hope.
you gotta figure it out.
Yeah, well, what I'm hoping we can take away from this is that you'll be even better at winging it.
Yeah, yeah, which is good. Like I don't have an uncomfortability with the concept, which is why I'm always glad to talk about it.
For
Because
sure.
like, oh, cool, I can have even more ideas.
I really respect your creativity and your work ethic.
Thank you.
It's really refreshing to see. I hope you go far.
I hope so. Things are going good so far, so we'll see.
I mean, you've got the Zamu support. You've got like little old me. I don't know why you're getting lessons from me if you've got Zamu, but
I
I feel like we're
had
good at
the
different
coaching
things.
session with the Sheik lesson, and it helped a lot with me reframing things, and a lot of it carried over into other matchups too, which is nice. I think just consistent like formal coaching is just a good thing, no matter who it is. And I think that you're particularly good at it, so it's like a bonus. You know what I
I
mean?
think, dang, really? You think I'm good? Oh my god.
Yeah, I think you're a good coach. I think you're good at framing situations in ways that other people kind of struggle with.
I just don't
It's
like
like you
wasting
kind of.
time.
No, I don't think so.
I just hate wasting time. Like when I hear about people tell me horror stories about like spending like 30 seconds on like 30 minutes on like 10 seconds in a match. I'm just like, how this must have been like the most interesting 10 seconds of a match ever. It's like
Yeah,
it's just laser camping like or something, and I'm just like, these are clearly I'm upset lasers. Just like move on.
yeah, it's so true.
So what's going on with this dash dance? Like, what are you doing?
I'm baiting him to do a defensive option,
Okay,
and
and
then I don't hit him for doing the defensive option.
so are you nervous? Are you nervous in this situation?
Nah, I'm hella confident.
Okay, so what's your punish here? Like, what are you like once you confirm that he's missed? What are you trying to go for?
Probably a grab.
But your footing's all
Grab or
wrong.
up smash.
But your footing is all wrong for those. So we need something faster. Let's go for something faster.
Dash attack then? But dash attack sets at
Yeah.
this percent.
Why?
Because they ACI down and it doesn't connect. They can
Yeah.
ACI down dash attack up until 119%.
Oh, okay. So you know the percent. Nice. What about shine?
It's very funny. Running Shine's good, yeah, because Running Shine sets up Attack Chase.
Yeah, because like you're gonna have to cross this distance anyway, because of like where you're positioned.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like yeah, we're primed for it. Because like I think when we miss things, the other thing that you could do, and I know it's kind of like goofy, but like jumping around him and like if he's just spamming up tilt, jumping around him and then back airing him on this side is not bad.
No, yeah, yeah, that's I 100% agree. I think that's very good.
The
I
reason,
think full hopping to cross up and protect your surge landing with bear is very good.
well, yeah, and the
I like to do
thing,
it a lot against Falco specifically.
well, yeah, and the thing is, the reason I'm pointing it out is because like we have this situation where your footing's slightly off for the two standard reaction punishes because you're a little too far, and your dash dance isn't aligned for that punish. You're not moving towards him. So I get why you're not going for it because your stance isn't right. But what I'm
Yeah,
saying is you can do other things out of that stance.
yeah, that makes sense. I think Running Shine's probably the play, or up smash, one of the two.
I think that it depends like. I think in that situation, I would say running shine, full hop back air, or up smash. All three of them have like a good amount of merit. The other one
Oh
that's
yeah, yeah.
the other one that's not terrible is just like if you know he's gonna spam up tilt, block that. Like like run deep into his zone, block, let him do it, and then just like up smash him.
That's
Um,
true. That's pretty good.
yeah,
I think run up shield is a forgotten art.
it's really strong sometimes. But yeah, like
Yeah.
the main reason I'm kind of gravitating towards those ones is partially because they're like it's an easy option.
Mm-hmm.
In that spot, I get the feeling that you were probably like, I don't think your hands were aligned for like the play you necessarily wanted to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because otherwise, like, yeah, everything just looked kind of off for what you were trying. So maybe like do something easy, give yourself a chance to like recuperate, and then yeah, go from there. But everything I'm seeing here looks good. Who invented that like running shine down tilt thing?
Um, it's a funny answer. For me, the person that showed me it was Dave Kim, Kira himself.
That the man who ruined Sheik Dittos. All right, yeah,
Did he
no,
ruin that shit for you?
no, he. It's just that I'm not yelling. He beat like me and Shroomed because he chain grabbed,
Oh,
and we weren't really like it was before in the before times. So then,
yeah.
as a result of him doing well, everyone started doing the chain grab.
Oh.
Yeah. So then, like, Sheik Dittos were ruined forever. It's fine.
But the reason he started doing it is because when he would thunder Squid, Squid would just SDI out and like SDI up the jab and then turn around up tilt. So he
Ah.
was like, "Oh, I'll down tilt instead."
Hmm.
But that's like the first instance I've seen of it. Someone else probably invented it before that because there's no way Kira, who'd picked up Fox, figured it out a year in, right? It's probably someone else that did it.
Okay, gotcha. So that you were kind of like playing footsie with that running shine.
Yeah,
Do you ever
just
drill?
trying to find an opening. I think my priority was out of whack because I think trying to go for an opening there is a lot less important than trying to get out of the corner.
I actually like the running shine. I just wish that we had gone for a drill out of it or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think like wave shine into wave shine or like a running shine drill or something.
Yeah, because I don't think I see you like aerial out of your like running shines very often.
That's
Um,
crazy. I feel like I do it way too much, but or maybe I just haven't been doing it this session because I'm like, oh, we gotta play smart because Zamu just taught me these things.
no, but
I feel like
but doesn't it make sense that like okay, so hear me out. Doesn't it make
Mhm.
sense that when you're at kill percent for like up throw, like this is basically like when you can start killing Fox with like up throw, no up throw into like whatever sends him off stage winds up sending him off stage edge guard. You've got up smash
Mhm.
coming up very soon. Doesn't it make a lot of sense that he'd want to grab here though?
Yeah, 100%. It does make sense. I tried to just fucking find him with a shine, but I think it probably would have been more safe to do a little more empty movement with the space I had. And if I was gonna go aggressively for an opening, probably not hit where he is and instead go where he's going to be.
True,
Because I definitely just hit where he was instead of being like, oh, let's overshoot this a little bit.
true,
I did
and
like a baby overshoot, but not enough.
true, and I did notice that, and like that's a fair. I thought about commenting on that, but I figured that that's kind of like, like I get your point, and that's probably the move. I just like the idea of like mixing up more threats out of our shines as well because that can also make it harder for him to like know what you're doing later.
Hmm. That
And
makes
now,
sense.
yeah, and like we have a good opportunity for it in my opinion because he's like clearly like, trying to just like he was clearly trying to whiff punish you there, which is fine. So let's put up another thing for him to run into out of Shine's efficiency.
Hmm. That makes sense. I think double shine might also be good there
Yeah. Oh, that's sick. I like that.
because it's faster than getting a short up aerial out.
Could you wave dash back maybe?
Yeah, running your shine wave dash back is good. Owned.
Yeah. This is like. So what did you learn about full hop? Like what's changed, I guess, in terms of it? Because you talked with Zamu, and like what did she say about it?
It's mostly about challenging Fox on side plat. It's like I can use my full hop with a lot of like empty movement instead of like trying to directly challenge them on the platform. I can kind of just keep them there and then keep myself safe. So it's like worst case scenario, I get nothing and I end up in a less advantageous position, but still advantageous. Because like the position that I would give up is a better position than the one I'd end up in, but the one I'd end up in is still advantageous for me. So it's like that's worst case scenario. I'm not even eating percent worst case scenario. And then like best case scenario, it's like I might get a punish off this. And it's like most case scenario, I'm getting like 14%. You know what I mean? That was so bad. I should have nared.
What if you reacted to him? What if you just like read his DI trajectory and just returned to stage?
I think if I just double jump nair, he's dead. After the bear.
I think he can make it back.
Yeah, but I'm still able to make it back too, and he can't side B from that.
So wait, so you're saying you double jump nair?
Yeah. After that bear, you double jump nair.
I think
It's like you could do double jump bear if you can reach, but I can't reach there, so I'd probably double jump nair.
I think that he. I think. I don't know. I feel like that's sus, but like if you say so, I will just believe you. Whatever. I'm not gonna argue over a combo you're doing when you're like when you're up like 3-1.
Wow, that miss, that's crazy.
See, it's these moments here that I'm always like wondering if there's more we could do to like chase him, because he backs up so much and gives up so much, and when he double jumps here and he doesn't like commit to landing, like to me this is like a really big opening that I want to use.
That's a dash attack, 100%. You're right. I should be looking for that more.
Yeah, because like
Because I made him panic. I played the dash dance game, made him panic, but then got nothing off it. Right.
Yeah, like that's such a juicy one. And you don't have to necessarily get a direct punish. Like even just getting uncomfortably close behind him and like run canceling, like you have down tilts that you can go for if he goes for up tilt, panic button, or shine or spot dodge. Like you've got so much threat on him.
Back throw up smash. Yep.
Easy
nice.
clap. All right. You're really like. Let's look at a different game, at a different map. Actually, you know what? This one is a longer game. Let's look at this one, Dreamland. Blip blip.
Yeah, I like the dash back, wave dash back, and shine.
Same.
I think it's a good little movement mix up.
That was I really liked the wave dash down there. I like how you frame trapped him. Jump shine. Oh.
Yeah, I just fuck it up.
Okay. We had that was definitely like the play though. Oh.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so talk me through this like drill overshoot, because I find that like I'm noticing that overshoots are sometimes kind of like tricky for you. So what's your like logic with where you go?
I'm trying to just do my best to chase him into the corner and try to catch a dash back out of drill, but I guess I react too late.
I think the question I have is, where do you think Fox's like dash back ends?
I thought I'd just catch him sooner, I guess, but
okay.
Maybe I just reacted too late. Because it seemed like there's definitely like a beat that told me I can go for that. That was a lot sooner than the beat I went on.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I think I need to reevaluate how I go for punches. Because I feel like going for the drill out of dash dance is just slower than going for running shine.
Well, it is, but like I think the thing here is that for this to work, for the drill you did to work, where did you need to start it? Like where do you need to be on the stage relative to him?
If I'm shooting all the way into the corner, then probably right aligned with the right side of Dreamland platform is when I should start the short hop drill.
Okay, so like you're going, so you would have to run.
And that's when I jump.
Then yeah, you'd go into the corner. Like we'll say we'll put a stage extension here. So like the stage ends basically here, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so this is the edge. This is the edge of the world. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that because. And then we can actually mark the edge of the world by just extending this thing. Cool. So yeah, I agree. I think that like going here, starting here, going like over like this, and then ending here makes a lot of sense. And yeah, I think that like what happens here is like this is basically his dash dance zone, right? From here to here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that like even the edge of Dreamland is actually a little bit further back. It's probably like closer to around here, roughly speaking. Because it does go a little bit further back than where he is, which we can kind of see if we like play back the tapes.
Yeah, it goes a little bit further than the platform ending.
Yeah, and like he's got this extra room behind him, so I think that for this, I guess my question is like what does the drill give you that makes you like it more than running shine, if anything?
I think it's just like ends up being easier to link out of, because if I hit the running shine and they end up on the other side of my body, I'm like, oh, that's weird. But when I'm drilling, I can see which side they're going to end up on.
Okay.
That being said, I feel like if I'm running shining, they should end up on the side that I'm coming from most of the time, unless they dash through me. So I'm not entirely sure why I'm more preferential towards the drill.
I think the follow-up comment is actually pretty astute, because yeah, like there's the edge here, so like if you shine him here, he goes onto the edge a lot of the time. One thing that we might want to consider, and I don't know how you feel about this, but how do you think what do you think about, like, instead of viewing this as like a running shine point, what if we, like, because we're basically going to the, like, doing our running shine here, right? But when can we enter run? If we're starting from here, we enter run around here, right?
Even earlier, like literally where Fox is, I can like running shine him right now.
Okay, so like so this is where we enter run.
Yeah.
So this is R. So if this is where we enter run, why are we attached to this as a fixed point, right? Like the running shine point. We could enter run at really any time. So if we think he's gonna go around here, like if this is where his dash dance end, we could easily stop here instead and detilt him. Like
not 9%, but I agree with the concept.
Yeah, not at this percent, but like
Yeah.
But like, you see what I mean? Like, it gives.
It's like I can play that position rather than the position I'm currently playing. Because like if I really think they're gonna be in the corner, I can like throw hop nair them jumping and shine them and they're dead.
Yeah. Oh.
Or I can like up smash them and they're dead.
Ooh, Sakurai angle nair shine seems interesting here.
Yeah, it's good. I think that running shine nair might also be pretty good in this spot. Or running shine
like,
nair.
Yeah, so you do like the running shine like a little bit like around here and then nair forward, kind of.
Probably like a little bit like right behind where Fox is where I do the running shine, between Fox and the brown dot.
Okay,
is where I'd start the shine and then do my short up aerial after that.
Oh, I see. So it goes like this. Yeah. I like
Yeah,
that.
so then if they don't tech the shine, then my nair pushes them off and I edge cancel my nair and shine them.
Oh, yeah, the fancy stuff. I like that. So
yeah,
this all makes.
I think if I'm calling them out, I should go for a kill if I'm calling them out.
I agree, because overshoots are risky, and if we're gonna go for them, we might as well make them worth our while.
Yeah.
Cool. So this was neat.
I think a big problem that I've had recently is a lack of confidence in the Fox Ditto. So I think like talks like this, where I'm having a lot of ideas and I got things flowing, and I'm gonna like fuck around with shit and knuckle punch. That's like good for my confidence because it's gonna be like, ooh, I'm gonna hit this thing I was practicing, and it's gonna like feel like I'm gonna feel like the man. I feel like the big man on campus.
Well, not only that, but like I think it's also good to remind us that like I think that one of the best solutions to like fear is just to remind ourselves why we enjoy playing.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And joy is such a good source of like strength because joy.
Yeah,
we know everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah, of course. I always like to tell people when they're trying to get good at the game. They're like, oh no, like this guy just has more talent than me. And I'm like, no, talent doesn't exist. Some people just find things more fun. And if you find something more fun, improvement comes easier. So you just got to find out what about this game is the most fun to you and then grind the shit out of that.
Okay. So out of curiosity, the only thing I'd ever ask is, why not just spam the up tilt?
That is a good point. I think I was going to try to short hop up air after or something.
Yeah,
But spamming up tilt is just better.
No, like, okay, so if you ever see someone tech stand on your up tilt, and either shine them or, like, up tilt them, whichever's better. Because, like, they can't get out of either. It's just, if they AMSA tech in place on your up tilt, just, like, do it.
Oh, that's the award for the worst full hop nair of all time.
Which one?
The one I did right there. Here. This one right here.
Oh, yeah, that's, like, criminal. I can't believe you did not die.
It's so much funnier to watch nairs like that in slow motion. I'm like, ooh, I get to watch myself lose brain cells in real time.
I think that the funniest part is that it's like, wow, this is like how fast peaches go. Like, it's just...
I think the full hop I did was fine, and it was good recognition to do double jump out of it, and he just kind of played a good mix-up out of it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, no, like, again, this is part of, like, a session, so I just kind of assume that there's going to be, like, decisions that might look a little weird, but, like...
I sent the first 5 games. Like, these are the first 5 games we played.
I mean, but you're also, like, high-level players, though, so, like, it doesn't take much. This is, like, the 4th game, though.
Yeah,
that's true. Or 3rd game. Like, you guys...
Yeah, whatever game it is.
Yeah, nice slide off. I know that one's, like, a kind of a gimme, but, like, you know what? We gotta celebrate the little things.
I mean, you gotta hit it. Because, like, if I was not hitting it, then we'd have to be like, why are we not sliding off in there? And then we'd be having a conversation.
Oh, God, no. Oh, no, we would not. I would just be like, okay, just make sure you do it. Moving on. Okay. I love.
Oh, awful. Hold the... Zamu just told me about it. Hold the position.
Okay,
Hold
so how
the
do you hold
position.
the position? Just give me
Um,
Cole's notes.
doing like that back air is like a good one, and then just like stay there and just like keep doing full hops with my back turned, and typically tomahawks after it, or if they're still like close to me on the platform, then like bearing as I'm like falling down for my apex. But for
Okay.
the most part, it's full hop tomahawks.
Could you also like full hop, fall through the platform, double, and then like double jump, like wavelander stuff, like or do tricks or like mix up landing there? Like,
Nah, just be like in front of the platform.
okay. I
It's
tried.
just to stuff them moving forward if they try to come off the platform, so they have to drop through platform or run off the side of the platform.
Gotcha. So the whole point of it is basically to just make yourself like a wall.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, you're gonna have to get past me.
Mm-hmm.
So you put yourself in a bad spot, suffer the consequences. Like that therein is just like if I just played the spot Zamu told me about, once again, advantageous scenario.
Well, I would say the thing here that I'm learning here is that like if you just wait there, you probably have a better opportunity to overshoot him that we're missing out on.
Yes. It's like biting with the nair there is worse. It's like if I set up that scenario, then I'm able to wait there and find something.
Yeah, because you have two line, like you have all your lines of play. Because you can defend the spot, you can retreat on his push, or you can attack him. But the nair just forces you to like play in a kind of awkward spot, so you have to engage him because he's closer.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I can't wait until I start playing the game this game. It's gonna go so crazy when it starts happening.
Oh, do you win this?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean,
I'm just
like,
like looking at this. I'm like, wow, I'm doing nothing.
honestly, I
Hey,
don't mind
should
that.
be dead. Yeah.
I actually like that you hit him. I like that you just like made sure that you got the hit.
Yeah, that's pretty rare that you'll find a player that will react to them getting crossed up and hit a survival DI in there.
Well, even if they
When they
do,
do, it feels like, oh shit, they're sick.
well, what I was gonna say is like, where do they go if they survival DI though? Like he's at 120, like he's at 128 after the hit, right? So what I'm saying is you can probably still like shark him or something.
I can play a scenario for sure, but it's not a clean edge guard.
Yeah,
It's like because they'll like end up like a little bit past top plat if they survival DI that.
yeah, but all it takes is an air or something to trade.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't have double jump, so it's still good.
And you're at 0,
Yeah.
so you've got health to play with.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Do you find that tech chase hard? Like the tech, like after this, like after the up smash, do you find this one ever like hard sometimes?
Not that hard. I feel like it's pretty easy in general.
I just
I just think I just trolled.
okay. Yeah, I was just wondering because like you're so far away. I almost wonder if you were like thinking about down tilting him or something.
No, I definitely was going for grab, and I think I just like fucked up my walk speed or something.
Did you just dash, like dash jump cancel grab, or are you trying to space outside the shine as a like safety precaution?
So I prefer to walk up there. That way I don't have to JC grab. That way I'm not wasting a frame on jump cancel in case I'm late on the reaction.
Yeah, but you're also taking like you're also walking over, right? So
Yeah, but I'm there in time.
that's true. Okay. I guess if
Yeah.
you do the walk correctly, I felt
Yeah,
like
it's like that or wave dash.
uh
It's just because JC, it's like pretty hard to punish Fox tech in place if you're JC grabbing. So you have to have a pretty tight reaction.
true. And I mean, like again, there are other perks that are accessed by doing the walk anyway. Like the fact that you have other options open, the fact that you outspace the shine. So the walk is good. I was just curious because it's not.
No, yeah, for sure.
Most people don't walk there. Like usually people like do dash based setups. So I was just curious as to what you were doing.
I prefer the walk just in case like they miss tech and I want to be able to CC get up attack. And then also if they do a tech roll at that time, then I'm able to just oh nice.
Nasty. Yo, because you got it you got his jump here, right?
Yeah. Right at the snare, I think.
No, you got it you already got it.
On the up air?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
You didn't know? Okay, yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
I might probably knew in the moment.
I think that yeah, it's clear you knew that, like, he lost it somewhere.
Yeah.
Either that or you just covered covered tons of options. Because that shine also looks like you were expecting him to jump into it, but like either way, everything there was like super clean. And then grab. Okay.
Ew.
Yeah.
I missed the up throw and I F throw. Ew.
See, this
is ew.
Another overshoot opportunity. Because like
Yep.
yeah, he's just kind of like vibing in front of
Ooh,
you.
let me grab where he was 2 seconds ago. Great idea.
So talented. No, I'm kidding. No.
It was very wise, if I do say so myself. Oh my lord. No, he's gonna be so
How does he see the game so differently?
Oh, I'm mad. I'm the one. Oh, never
you
mind.
dash
I'm
attacked.
sick.
I'm actually so happy you dash attacked. Like, no, because the thing is, I think that there is value in getting the opponent to like hold down in some of these scramble situations.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think that typically if you can solve the situation, you shouldn't dash attack, but like if dash attack's like one of the best things you can do, then by all means.
Well,
hit that shit.
Well, the other thing that part of how I look at it, and I think this is where I differ from a lot of like pros, former and otherwise, is just sometimes our hands are misaligned. Like the reality is sometimes we just can't do the right play because we were defending, we're playing a complicated neutral, and we're just like out of position, like physically. So
yeah, it's like, oh, I was ready to claw JC up smash, and now I'm in a situation where I want to do something that I don't claw. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then sometimes just hitting the button is what you can do, and I think that it is important to understand that sometimes that's okay. Like, I would never say that it should be, like, a primary plan, but I am saying that sometimes these things happen.
You just have to be ready for shit. Ooh, I think I'm accidentally pivoted.
Yo, that was sick. Oh, I'm surprised you went for the... So, the nair. Walk me through the nair.
So it just felt like it was, like, the only thing I could get there. But I guess I could have gone for an up air. It just felt like it would have been, like, awkward to hit.
I feel
So
like
I just go instant nair.
I feel like you could go for a lot. Like, I feel like you could, like, shine him here.
That's probably true. I think I wanted to end up on side plat is why I wanted to nair, I guess. But I can also shine wave land onto side plat.
Yeah.
That's interesting to think about.
The other thing that, like, comes to mind is, like, he's going to end up here after the up air, right? I mean, it's cheeky, but you could forward smash.
It's probably true. Or like up tilt, maybe.
Or up smash. Like, I think that this nair is just a little conservative for me, and I feel like it doesn't really put him in, like, as good of a spot as Shine does. Because, like, nair hits him up like this, but Shine sends him over here. So it's like he has so much less recovery height. I think that if you
That's probably an accidental 4-hop.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
That makes sense, because, yeah, like, it looks like you were trying to nair into Shine Spike, maybe. But
yeah.
Did you shine his hands? I think you did. That was sick.
That'd be really funny.
Oh, it happens all the time.
Wow. This is some gameplay.
This is what I mean, though. Like, so when you're doing these up tilts, while it's really good to be like, yeah, sometimes when you're doing up tilt below Fox, I feel like his speed just allows him to like outmaneuver, like the way the arc of his jump works. Like, I feel like it just winds up allowing him to like maneuver around it more often than we care to admit. And that's kind of why I like being off to the side, because like we can challenge him with like our up smash and stuff, like at that diagonal that's where it just kind of like plows through everything. And we also have like access to things like D-tilt. We have running shines. We've got like we can also overlap our aerial so we land on top of him during the landing frame, so we don't have to necessarily go for such like a difficult, like go for something as high commit as a grab. Like low nair and drills and stuff are quite good there. But I do see that like when up tilt works, it's fantastic, so I get it.
Yeah, I think that I'm doing a lot of preemptive up tilts and I could be doing them better as well. But I do agree that the other spacing has a lot of merit.
Yeah, and
oh, he's so fucking dead here.
Yeah, we don't miss those.
And he's dead again. Yep.
Honestly, I'm actually like, yo, that's sick. That's so nasty. Let's go.
I think it was a little awkward just because the side B didn't snap to ledge, but I think it didn't matter anyways.
I think that like the fact that you made that you found that and made the best of that situation, that's really like the part that makes me happiest. Because I think that like a lot of people would have just like let him get like they would have panicked. I think
They crumble.
when he teched the first one, but you just were like, okay, wall jump, grab edge, go. Like you had the
Hmm.
plan.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, misinput. There's no way I wanted to get up attack
No,
above 100 there.
that was clearly a back air. Like
Yeah, something like that.
back air, nair, whatever. Just put him below the
Oh,
ledge
dude.
again and then shine him again.
I love it when enemy Fox goes for full hop up air when I'm on top plat. Kill?
I would. Could we have up aired?
It wouldn't kill, but yeah, I would. You can.
Okay, yeah, I know your play's better. I'm just
Yeah, I think
I'm
that
looking...
or shine is good there.
I think that like offstage shine as a combo finisher is something that I think that you'd benefit from.
I do it a good amount, but
Really
like
not...
if you remember the first game when we were talking about doing the double jump in there, I went for the shine and missed it.
No, but I mean like after the launcher. Like not.
What do you mean?
So like a lot of time. Okay. So remember like on the right side, like over here when you had the up air and we talked about shining in the air. So I meant like I find that you go for like nair into shine, but what I am saying is sometimes it is good to just shine.
The reason I try to do another hitbox into shine a lot of the times is because if you hit them with an up air and then shine them, they're knockback stacked. So then you'd have to double shine to break the knockback stack. Otherwise, they're like barely gonna go anywhere.
Wait until they stop moving.
Yeah, that's true. I can go for like right out of hit stun. I just don't want to do that against Fox and I get shined.
No.
So it's better because if you double shine, then you break knockback stack. So it's probably better anyways.
No. So here's like let me show you something. So, well, okay. I will need to minimize this, and I will need to get this on screen. Oh wait, I can just click it, can't I? So this is one knockback trajectory.
Yeah.
And this is another knockback trajectory. And I think they're both after. Oh wait, no, that's the same one. Where's Stomp Bear? Stomp Bear 2. Okay, cool. So these are both after Stomp back. These are both after Stomp, like Stomps. There's both Stomp back air.
Yeah.
So, but one of them sends like doesn't send quite as high out, right? Like this one. This one is different than this one, right?
Yes.
So the one that is not sending as high out, Marth is still in stun. But what I've done is I've waited until he is at the apex of his launch trajectory and has stopped moving.
Okay, but doesn't that mean he's actionable?
No, because remember, not like is he action? Where is he actionable in? This is the knockback trajectory. Where is he actionable?
Right at the end of it.
Right. So I'm saying I've waited until Fox is like here.
Okay, and then going for the shine, but then would he not be actionable right then?
Here? No, because like he's actionable here, right?
Oh, okay. You're talking about something entirely different from the knockback stack.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking about knockback stack reasons. I was like, okay, but like why?
No, but what I'm saying is it only applies the vertical knockback. It only stacks with the vertical knockback if we hit him when he's going up. Once he reaches, because like this is because he's ascending throughout all of this, right? But then he gets here and he stops, and then he starts falling, and then he escapes stun around here. So you hit him here.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I haven't really thought about that because like up air at low percents, I never really thought about like, oh, he's falling a little bit.
Yeah, that's
like afterwards.
Yeah, so if you look at my edge guard,
I typically just think of it as like, oh, he's going up.
Yeah, so if you look at a lot of how I do my like combo finishes with Sheik and my old VODs and stuff, a lot of times when I forward tilt Fair Fox off stage, I wait until he has stopped moving upwards. When he is hanging after the forward tilt, and then I go over him and come down. Because that reduces the amount of lift he gets.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then he's going to end up lower, and...
It's much easier.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever, like, that you can... A cool thing you can do with that against, like, Marth, and, like, with the up... Like, if you ever up-tilt a space animal and need to, like, send them off stage for a kill... and you know how back air sometimes, like, with the knockback stacking sends them super far, right? Like, super high up. Just wait for them to stop moving upwards.
Oh, I literally set up knockback stack, like, on purpose against Marth a lot of times.
But, like, if you... Right. But what I'm saying is if you wait for them to stop moving upwards, they'll go further... Like, they won't be sent with as much lift. so they will go
Yeah,
more. They will have a worse recovery angle, and this helps against every single character basically.
that makes sense. I haven't really thought about that for like, yeah, okay, that makes a good amount of sense. Because I like to go for knockback stacking in spots, but there's also spots where it's like I can't really follow up off it, so why am I doing it here?
Yeah. Wow. So that's a really useful. That's a really good thing to learn then.
Yeah,
Because
because
like
I go for back stack combos pretty often against like a lot of characters.
yeah. But what
I
we
think it's pretty fun.
oh no, it's sick. Ness does Ness has to do like tons of them. Falco does tons of them. Lots of characters like rely on them because of like mechanically they need them. They need them in order for their combo game to function. But what I'm saying is that knockback stacking apply like once the knockback has basically released, so to speak. There's no
Yeah,
longer like force from the initial trajectory pushing them outwards. If you hit them from that point onward, you basically just get the move's natural trajectory, I think. Um,
yeah, and if anything is piling onto it, it's only things that would help,
right.
not like
So
something that would counteract it.
exactly. So from that point,
Yeah.
we can take advantage of it because, you know, I would say that like this like these between the oh wait, these are the same ones. Why does that keep happening? Where does the second one go? Whatever, it's fine. But yeah,
There it
between
is.
yeah, between the two of these, this is way easier to survive.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're both in stun and they both have like they're both in stun and they both like yeah, like even if this one was pushed further up, this one still is a worse recovering position. So
Okay.
we can absolutely take advantage of this to you know set up better kills. This is better for comboing, so this makes sense for like you know when we're racking damage. But when it comes time for choke, you know when it comes time to kill them off the side, yeah, we just let them reach the apex, then we hit them away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. And then it's like if I do want to set up a knockback stack, then like, hey, the better rising momentum they have, the better.
Yeah, exactly. So let me ask you, how did you feel this one went? Was this productive use of our time? And any feedback from me?
I feel like this is a pretty good productive use of my time because it first of all that taught me something that I did not know about the game, which is great. I love learning things.
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize that's how knockback stacking worked. It makes sense that's how it works. But in my head, I was like, oh, it's just like the trajectory it sends you at is the knockback stack, not the trajectory they're currently going.
Yeah.
So it's like the direction the move sends you with like the DI they gave you is what would choose the knockback stacking.
Mm-hmm.
But it being like where they are going right now makes a lot more sense.
Mm-hmm. I agree with
And
that.
then I liked talking about like the grounded punishes off Dash Dance and like what I'm going for. I feel like this is gonna help me rack my brain a lot about more about like the things I'm gonna be wanting to go for, especially when it comes to this most recent picture you sent, which is the thing that's still on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this one is going to make me think a lot more about how I choose to challenge with an overshoot, or if I want to overshoot at all. Because right now I'm in an advantageous position, right? It's like
Yeah.
they have less stage than I do, so I can kind of slowly push them back if I want to.
Dang right you can. All right,
Hmm.
perfect. So I can expect you to see you rushing down some people into the corner and murdering them.
Yes, that should be happening very soon.
Hype. Are you? How does the Star League work? Like, are you still in? Like, who's like, what's going on with that?
I'm in D2 still. Basically, if you go O3, you get de-relegated to D3, which is not like an actual division. It just means you have to get points at locals to get back into D2.
Okay, so it's not
It's
the
like the
end.
top earners get in, and then whoever was already there gets in. And then the bottom three from D1, they also get put in to D2. They get demoted to D2.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing you cook at that.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, if you have any follow-up questions about anything we went over today, as usual, let me know. But I'll let you go and yeah, keep up the great work. I love seeing you play.
Thank you. Thank you. I would just say, just let me know where I can find the VOD of this lesson so I can go back and reference it.
KirbyKaze7726 on YouTube.
Nice. Thank you.
No problem. Take care.
All right.